your insecurity doesn't change God's mind about the plan and purpose He has for your life.
You're listening to Your Moment of Hope. Here's your host, Billy Peterson.
You have found the Your Moments of Hope podcast, and I'm so glad you have, because it's such a passion of mine to bring hope into your life. And if you are getting hope from the podcast, I would just ask if you wouldn't mind giving it a rating and a review, or even sharing it with a friend, or both. Give a shout out on social media, and we'll shout you out here on the podcast as well. Today we're talking about overcoming doubt. Let's jump in. Doubt is often a big part of life and something that you and I will grapple with from time to time. But here's 6 reminders for you when you doubt your ability to do what God has called you to do. Number 1, your insecurity doesn't change God's mind about the plan and purpose He has for your life. Number 2, it's less about your own ability or lack of, and more about your trust in His ability. Remember, nothing's too hard for God. Number 3, go where He calls. Trust His leadership even when you don't understand. He knows where He is leading and what He is doing. Number 4, speak what He's called you to speak. Share His word and live it out, even if it's unpopular. Number 5, remember that He is with you and for you. And number 6, remember that you are not called to fulfill God's word. That's His job. You and I are called to share His word and live it out. You can live in confidence in God's ability to perform His word and keep His promise as He uses you. So there's a lot of myths, I feel like, about God's sovereignty. And I want to debunk some of those with you, but also talk about what God's sovereignty really is in your life and how it can be such a blessing. That's next time on the Your Moment of Hope podcast. For now, keep walking forward in faith, my friend.
If this content is adding value to your life, you can show your support by giving it a rating and review and sharing it with your friends on social media. Until next time, thank you for being here for the Your Moment of Hope podcast.